Our first guest, how you doing?
Hi.
Our first guest from The Bold and the Beautiful, very lovely and talented Miss Adrienne France. How are you? Thanks for doing the show.
Yeah,
welcome.
Thank you.
Our second guest, we are so excited to have this gentleman on, Mr. Michael McKean. How are you, sir?
Lovely and talented.
Yeah, as well. I didn't want to be so bold, but our third guest to offer some insight on the movie from the world of professional wrestling, Mr. Kevin Nash. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Calm down. You can't tell. Kevin and I are actually the same height. What are you, about 7'1"?
About 6'1".
6'1"?
Yeah, 6'1".
Same here. We're gonna go out and kick some ass if all goes well after the show. But right now, sit back. Don't go make a sandwich during the credits because it's the best part of the movie. It's Rocky III. Sit back. It's right here on the Superstation Movie Lounge. Seen a lot of wrestling so far. Wrestling versus boxing.
I'll tell you what, I watched that. It looked fake to me.
It looked fake. 'Cause, I mean,
That's just my opinion. As
Really?
a professor, that stuff I just watched looked pretty fake.
really, that wouldn't cut it. In the,
No.
But now, is Hogan really that tall? He looks like he's towering over.
It's like 6'5".
6'5". Wow. He looks
I
like
don't know,
he's
he
tall.
has hair in that one, though, so he might
Yeah.
be 6'6".
Did you recognize him?
No,
And you guys wrestled together?
against each other, yeah.
Yeah.
The ultimate male versus the ultimate meatball.
Could he have taken Rocky if it wasn't a movie?
I don't know,
Could you have taken Rocky?
without a doubt.
Really? Now, you worked with a wrestler, right, Mike? You were saying-
Yeah, and it was just, he was an interesting guy. He was the first professional wrestler I ever got to know. And I was just saying, he had these scars on his forehead, which is from this technique, which Kevin will share, for cutting yourself open during a match so that you get a lot of some flow going, you know.
Oh, for
Not
blood.
flow like on Alice,
Yeah.
but flow like blood flow. What was the technique again? What was this?
Use a razor. They used to use a razor blade. You know, have a little piece of razor blade.
And they would do it during the match?
Yes.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
How would they-
It's show business, come on.
So they distract the audience and then go in and cut the guy?
Oh, no.
No,
you just-
come on.
if
If you,
you
if you
get-
go like this,
if you
like
get
as
hit,
if you
you
got
go-
hit,
Oh.
then you scrape yourself
Oh,
open.
jeez.
How come I know this?
You're the one that brought it up.
You wrestled in the early 70s, didn't you?
Yes, under the name of Haystack Calhoun.
Yes.
Lost a lot of weight.
A little
since-
bigger guy.
A lot bigger
Yeah.
back then.
Let's talk about the theme song from Rocky III, which was like hugely popular when it came out. Was "Eye of the Tiger."
Oh, is that what they're saying? I thought they were saying Iowa Tiger.
I didn't want to say this, but I was so touched by the song that I actually had
Hey,
tiger tattooed on my arm.
let's see the eye of the tiger.
It's right there.
Can you make the tiger do anything, like dance or something?
Tiger's slightly myopic.
Yeah, he's old.
Okay, we're gonna go. You guys want to stick around? Because we have a lot more movie
We'll see
to
the
watch.
rest of the movie, for God's
Yeah,
sake.
don't go away. We're gonna go to a commercial, but coming up, they're gonna give Rocky a big statue, which is very moving. Did I just hear correctly? Did Mickey just say something about joining the circus?
I think it was actually the
The
Soikis.
Soikis.
Like, it's a different thing.
Yeah, that doesn't sound right. What do you think he means by that? Or is he just joking?
I don't know. I think he's old and he sees the hand of the Reaper.
Oh.
And he figures,
Yeah.
I might as well throw in the circus thing.
I
think
think he's
it's
saying to
foreshadowing.
himself, I'm going to get pushed somewhere during this film and have a heart attack and die.
Hey, don't tip it. Some people
yeah.
haven't seen this yet.
Yeah.
It's not true, folks.
Let's talk about Mr. T, his performance. 'Cause I think he's amazing. I think he's incredible. What do you guys think?
Should have won the Oscar.
Well,
Pretty good boxer.
I thought he was great. I thought he was really,
I don't know where he came from before this. He was somebody's bodyguard.
No,
I know.
he won. On television, they had a tough man contest. It was like the best bouncers.
that's
and
right.
he won that. He was from Chicago,
Yeah.
and he won that show, which...
Was 18 after that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
sure.
Yeah, he got 18
Yeah,
after
this
this.
is-
And DC Cab was after this as well.
Okay.
This is
He's
where-
also one of those guys, excuse me, he's one of those guys who became kind of a social star. I mean, he
Yeah.
was, don't be a fool, don't do drugs.
Yeah.
That guy,
Yeah.
along with everything else.
I think Adrian was actually drawn to him in this film. I think directors cut it home.
I
It's a
know.
little different thing
one
there.
really-
Hey, woman, bring your pretty little stuff over to my apartment tonight, and I'll show you a real man.
Mr. T and Adrian getting it on is not a bad thing. I would
It's hot.
buy a
But
ticket
she's
for
in a
that.
horrible piece of lingerie.
Okay, you want to watch more of the movie?
Sure.
Okay, we're going to do a commercial, but stay tuned because there's a big fight coming up. You don't want to miss Hey, welcome back. God, Rocky lost. Can you believe it?
I am shocked.
I'm
Well, wait a
shocked.
minute, he lost the first movie.
He
lost the whole movie.
But, but it was a moral victory. It was a personal victory.
Yeah.
I was so, can I tell you a story?
Yeah.
The year was 1983, and I went to see Rocky III for the first time, and I was with my younger brother, and he'd already seen the movie, and he wouldn't tell me what was going to happen, so we're watching this, and when Rocky lost, in the segment that we just saw, Rocky lost, the fight's over, my brother gets up and goes, all right, let's go. And I was like, what? And I was like standing up, and it was like a third of the way. I don't know why I thought that was the end. I was like, oh my God, and it was very humiliating. So that's my Rocky III story.
I've got a Rocky III story.
Yeah, go ahead.
Frank Stallone cleans my pool.
Wow. Is he singing disco while he does it, or?
Take me back.
Yeah.
So I got that going for me.
Yeah. Hey, what'd you guys think of the pre-fight hallway scene where this is kind of the pandemonium and Mickey
It's
gets...
pretty well shot, actually.
Yeah.
And you know, he got pushed. I said earlier he got pushed and watch, he'll probably die.
I know. Don't say anything about me.
I'm like George C. Scott in The Clairvoyant. I'm just like,
Wow.
Now, what is with Adrian's wardrobe? She has this big puffy white thing on, and like at all of the boxing matches, she has this extravagant, like big puffy, ugly thing on.
Right.
They're kind of down styling her or keeping her. It's like as you know, he gets into these $3,000 suits and he
Right.
climbs into a Maserati. Meanwhile, she's, you know, wearing something that, you know, she found in the box of Does, you know. So I
She's
think
still
that's one
Adrian
reason. Trying to keep
from
her
the pet store.
humble, simple. Yeah.
Yeah.
in the director's cut, which I have,
Yeah.
Stallone has a 20-year-old stripper that he cheats on her. I don't know if you
That's
guys
right.
have seen that or not.
And there's the scene where he takes the hair off. That's very moving.
You
Yeah.
know, that's actually a hair helmet he's wearing, and he just
The
takes
clip-on.
Yeah,
It's like
he takes
Legos.
that
Those
off.
Lego characters. You put the little thing on.
That must add a complete different layer to the Rocky 3.
Right.
Wow. Well, you guys enjoying the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think he can come back, or what's going to happen?
I feel certain of it.
I feel if he gets the eye of the tiger, he might be able to do it.
Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting. You don't think anyone else is going to die?
I can only hope that Adrian and Paulie do, but
Oh. Okay, on that note, don't go anywhere with me. All right, Mickey's death scene. I don't want to appear insensitive. Yeah, cows, but like, what are they saying? I can't hear it. Can we run that? Okay, here he is. He's dying. They're talking. Very quiet.
whatever you want to
Yeah, it's almost too quiet.
But Michael, can you understand? What's he saying right there?
No, something about 2 cups of pecans. It's a cookie recipe that
fine.
before he dies, he wants to pass it on to Rocky. That's the nearest I can figure out.
Wait, Adrian, what do
If
you
he
think?
was gonna die, the guy comes in, well, we gotta get him to the hospital. There's something called ambulances, you know, they
Yeah.
should have brought in an ambulance, took
doesn't
him
he
away
say-
after the thing. you
But
know.
doesn't Mickey say, no, you got to go on with the fight and all this?
Right,
But you're
right.
right. They could have
Yeah,
called
but
an
if
ambulance.
someone
By the
came
time the
in,
fight's over, the ambulance will be here. You'll
would've
have
been
a
there,
tube in
you'd be
your
Yeah, but
nose and
it's,
everything.
but it's like you know, this isn't Ford's theater. I mean, it's like they put him on the slab and they're like, he's dying. And
I know.
Isn't this the modern age?
But you got to realize, I think he's actually just catching his breath.
That's what he says. Just let me catch my breath.
That's what he says. So that's,
I'll just lie here on the
I
slab
saw
with a
that on-
lily in my hand.
I
to
actually
catch
saw
my
his
breath.
autopsy.
Adrian was in ruffles again.
She
But I'm
was.
saying she was
Yeah.
in ruffles.
Well, she was so important in the first one because it was like this painfully shy girl being kissed for the first time. You
Yeah.
know, it was a big thing. And then it sort of, there wasn't much else for her to do in the
Yeah.
plot. You know.
Except say, go, Rocky.
Go Rocky. Or
the
stop
fight.
Rocky.
Yeah, stop
Yeah.
Rocky.
I don't know, though. In this one here, I think she's actually the star that she kind of pulled it all together.
It's because of the director's cut you got.
Oh, that's right.
We're going to go back to the movie. We'll do a commercial. Hey, what'd you think of when they were running and the socks pulled up really high? When did that go out of style? Because
73, I think.
73?
73. I think you could get a clause where you could do it to 77, but
They need special clearance. Now that
I used to wear them. I thought it enhanced physical strength or something because I was like, "Arr," you know,
Yeah.
and my socks pulled up. Adrian, do you ever? Actually still do. They're still, look,
Well, you know, if I wear boots, you know, after here, then.
that's true. Well, you wear boots in the ring, correct?
yeah. So sometimes fishnets. I'm sorry?
Hello. Wow, we're seeing a whole new Kevin now.
Everybody loves a freak.
That's right. I don't think we'll forget that.
That's
Anytime.
fine.
The classic scene, though, is when Rocky's in there in the gym and looks at Adrian and says, "No, I'll be right back. I'm going to go meet the guys." Like he's going to leave her there or something.
Yeah.
You know?
Rocky?
Well, they keep her
She's
dressed
having
like that, and he knows nobody's going to hit on her.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
know, you've got a big mouth, you know?
Paulie's pretty offensive. He manages to offend everybody in the room.
Just that shirt. That kind
Yeah.
of electric.
Oh, yeah, it's
electric,
Let's not forget the underwear scene.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's what
yeah.
we're talking about.
director's cut.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you really got me going there, yeah.
Okay, well, coming up, it's the conclusion of Rocky 3. Who will win? Any predictions?
I'm going to say Rocky takes this one.
I think he's going to do it.
At the end, they get together, boy gets boy.
Yeah, what are they wearing? I mean, I don't, you know, what is that? What kind of outfits are they wearing? It's like a brightly colored jockstrap.
I know. Well, that's to protect the family jewels.
Yeah, but it looks just like, it looks futuristic, you know?
Yeah.
Very,
Boxing of the future. Do you ever wear anything like that? A cod piece?
around the house occasionally.
Brightly polished leather. Adrian, what do you have coming up? Do you have anything going on, or?
I just finished a movie called Jimmy Zip.
Congratulations.
And, thank you.
Wow.
And I play Sheila, and it's an independent film.
Okay.
And I'm doing another one, which is a new Gus Van Sant film, and it's called Speedway Junkie.
Yeah. That's great. Thanks. Michael, what do you have coming up?
I have actually 3 films that are coming out within the next decade or millennium or so. True Crime, directed by Clint Eastwood.
Oh, wow.
And Killing Mrs. Tingle, directed by Kevin Williamson, who wrote everything in the last 2 years. And a film called Mystery Alaska, which with Burt Reynolds and Hank Azaria.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here. That's
Thank you.
terrific. Kevin, what's going on?
I'm taking the written, produced, and directed a Rocky musical and taking it to summer stock and
Yeah.
then probably a little off-Broadway.
Try it out.
I play Adrian, which is,
That's nice.
of
I
a
wouldn't
good
peg
thing.
you as Adrian, but that's...
a lot of people don't, but that's, I mean, I'm that good. I'm
Wow.
like, you know, Lawrence Fishburne, but like a wrestler. You know, crazy.
I smell a Tony. That sounds great.
That was me.
Yep. Out of all the Rockies, aside from Rocky 1, let's put it that way, do you think it's the best?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Wow, do you think there'll ever be a Rocky 6?
Yeah, there should be. You're just talking
Yeah,
about
we're
Foreman
saying
and...
that Foreman and Holmes are fighting. They're like, you know,
That's true.
the same age as Stallone is.
How old's Stallone? He's about 53?
I'd say somewhere around.
Foreman Foreman will be 51 when they fight.
Right.
But who's the villain gonna... Like, the villain has to be like an alien.
The villain is us.
Yeah. Let's go watch Rocky 4 at my house. We don't have all these people. The prying eyes.